Hi, Internets!
Oh, hi!
How you doing? We realized it's been a really long time since we did any viewer response, so we're going to respond to the great comments you've given us.
Yes, thank you so much. We're going to start out with one by my friend Dorak, who asked me if my Pokeballs are real. And they totally are! I will demonstrate.
Dorak, you shouldn't have asked that.
No, seriously, I'm going to demonstrate.
Dorak asked another question too.
Snorlax.
Was she?
Yeah.
Snorlax?
And I've got Bulbasaur here.
Oh, no, you bring out the Pokemon? You're so embarrassing. You're in high school. Why are you bringing out your Pokemon?
I don't even know what this one is. What is this?
I don't know what that one is because
it like
I don't
Mr.
know.
Mime or something?
No, that's a Cyndaquil. I don't know anything about Pokemon, obviously.
Really? I heard you like Mudkips.
I don't like Mudkip. Don't tell that to Fortune! Anyway, so Dorak asked another question. He asked, do all social networking sites display your photos information publicly like that about our MySpace episode? What do you have there?
I'm going to demonstrate my Pokeball is real.
Just bring out the Pokeballs.
Okay, all right, here we go. Snorlax, I choose you.
That was functional.
Well, look, I've got more.
So, Dorak, it's not that the social networking sites display your photos information. Any photo, if it's on your computer, on your camera, has EXIF tags, and that has the date and the time your photo was taken. And
Snorlax was just asleep, mostly from listening to you. And here we go. Okay, Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, I choose you.
I think that's a strike, or maybe a 7-11
look.
there.
Snorlax put Bulbasaur to sleep.
No.
It's a problem.
So yeah, it's not about the sites, it's about the EXIF tags, which are in any photo. Here's how you find it if you're on a Macintosh, for example. So if you go to the Finder and you right-click on your file, or you control-click on the file, you get the information page right there, and that does give you the EXIF data that tells you about the camera and how the photo was shot. You can also go into Preview. Preview also gives you information right there in the Inspector under Tools. And in the Inspector, there you go, there's your EXIF data right there, including the date and time the file was created. Right, so that was seeing it on the Mac.
Okay.
So now if you're asking, do they show other information publicly on social networking sites, that really depends on the site, and you should look for defaults.
Totally worked!
I don't even know what you're doing down there with the Pokemons.
No, he's in here right now. I'm not going to show you because it's kind of
She's totally faking.
And I don't want to wake him up.
So we also wanted to address another comment we got, which we're very happy about. It's our first video comment from Prince Opal of Draconia.
Right.
My sovereign nation has recently been overthrown by communist Nazi rebels, and I need your help. Give me your bank account numbers. I will transfer the funds into your bank account, and from there transfer them to a neutral bank account in Latveria. In exchange for helping me with my plight, I will gladly give you 3% of my gold pieces.
Opal gave us a classic example of the kind of thing we want to send you to Snopes for. That is the 419, or advanced fee scam fraud, right?
Right. And this is a classic one. This like goes back
way
to the days of yore, before like anyone you know was ever born.
Like the 1980s.
Right.
Yeah.
More like the turn of the century, the 1900s.
Well, that too, actually. But so I mean, this predates email. So you had, for example, people sending the same letter saying, "Oh, I have a prince and he's in jail, and we need you to give me your bank account." They used to do that over fax, right? So it's not even about email.
Yeah,
right?
and like at the turn of the century in the 1900s, it started with usually it was the Spanish prisoner is kind of what it was called, and you'd hear about someone who knew a person in Spain who was a prisoner. But if you gave some money to the cause, he would repay you threefold. He was very rich. He had a beautiful daughter.
And you might get to marry the daughter. Yeah.
Yeah, it still works. People are still doing it because somehow it still works.
Apparently, it still makes somebody some money. So anyway, you want to go to Snopes.com to make sure those kinds of things are real.
However, to Opal, to show our gratitude for sending in a video response, we are going to send you a t-shirt.
Yeah, we're going to send you a nice After Ed TV t-shirt, but you have to give us a real address because like we said, we're pretty sure that Draconia is imaginary.
Yes, but this actually isn't this game.
Right.
But I guess you could farm the t-shirt for gold if you wanted to.
Here, give me back my Cyndaquil. This is ridiculous. I'm
Look,
talking to Cyndaquil. No,
if you
my Cyndaquil
send us stuff, maybe we'll send you the Cyndaquil.
I believe you have my Cyndaquil.
On Silverhand for like buku GP.
You farm the Pokemons on World of Warcraft. I am going to go read a book. Bye.
Bye, Internet.
Where's my copy of the Communist Manifesto? Jeez.